Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Captaintrex Weekend Coffee, Episode 2. Now, I decided to do what I'm calling a F.A.C.T, F-A-C-T, stream. Now, you may wonder why I included the definitions for certain words in the description. Fellowship, a community of interest, activity, feeling, or experience. Association, an organization of persons having a common interest. Community, a group of people who have the same interests. Togetherness, in or into contact, connection, or collusion or union. Now, the fact is, whatever you want to call our group of people, we're people. We all have flaws. We all have good things and bad things about us. For example, I lost my temper the other day because of some stuff. Bert and I talked about it later, and he knows that a lot of that has to do with the pain level. He can tell when I'm in pain. I don't always try to let people know. In fact, I am very hesitant to let people know when I'm in pain, unless I'm actually having a pain stream. And I that's one of my flaws. I'm trying to hide it so that people don't know. And you may wonder why I have the 2 cups of coffee thing. Well, these streams, I'm going to drink 2 cups of coffee. When the second cup of coffee is done, the stream's done, unless there's something exceptionally rare. And by the way, there have been people who wrote me asking if I was upset with them. I can tell you with 100% certainty, the people who wrote me weren't the ones that I was upset with. And I have no idea. I didn't even post it. It's Carol. That's why. Okay. You're welcome to come in, Carol. I was just wasn't even planning on.
I was choking down my food.
Oh, no problem. And let's see here. Let's get started with the chat. Mike Jimmy says, "Hey, lovelies, 54.5 Access Radio, Chronos Rapid Cell Gauchis 2024. 54.5. 2 things. Number 1, you're Canadian. You can't vote in Canada for an American politician unless you're talking about a world leader. In which case, Kronos and Rapid Cell Gauchis are the same person. So you can't have him being his own vice president.
Unless he had a Siamese twin.
Really, really twisted. Yeah, that no, he doesn't. And Mega Cropper 1 says, "Let's go Kronos." That would be it. And Mercer, good morning. Keely Chow says, "Hey everybody, good morning." Yeah, need to find Canadian Spidey.
We're working on it. We've got the authorities involved.
That's good.
It's being handled.
Trust me, I've already heard some behind it, so
Yeah.
I don't know everything. I know there are a lot of people who know more than I do, but even I have heard some stuff.
Yeah,
So
I was there for the whole thing. We're working on it. We've got
good,
people, the right people. He'll be okay.
good, better be.
It was just,
Else I'll have to kick his ass.
it's just hard being, feeling so helpless.
Yeah.
And the screams. Don't go back and watch it. You don't need to hear him. But we're pretty sure he's inside his house.
Hopefully
Yeah.
that's the case. Hopefully he's just I don't know. We'll just yeah. Either way, pray for Canadian Spider-Man. Whatever's going on, he needs our prayers. Or if
Yeah.
you're not religious, light a candle, send positive vibes, whatever. I think it all does the same thing anyhow.
Well, the only 1-6 that lives near him would be that 70s rock fan, and he's out of town. And none of us have his brother's contact information. Those are the only two people that we know that are near him. But Gary's put in for, the welfare check. And we've got another person contacting the authorities there too. So there's more than just one phone call being put in, so they know we're not bullshitting them, and they have the link to the stream so they can see that it's real.
Yeah.
They just don't have the manpower right now to get to him, so they're trying to find people that are closer that can go to his location. So people are working on him. We'll find him. We'll make sure he's okay.
And like Jimmy says, hey Carol.
Hello. Yes, 6. They did say it could be up to 3 hours. That's why they're trying to find somebody closer in that location that could go to where Spidey is. So it's being taken seriously by the right people. We've really done everything that we could do at this point.
The important thing, like I said, everything that can be done is being done. And like I said, you want to send your thoughts, prayers, go for it. Light a candle. If you know somebody who knows him, or you know him personally, and you're listening, call, contact, something. Or if you know somebody who lives close, contact them. Because not everybody has necessarily been informed at this point that he's missing.
And set yourself up your own buddy system. Somebody that
Absolutely.
we can call in case of emergency if something happens to you.
And good morning, big boy Jose. How are you? And I think this is where we're going to have to prove that we, as whatever you want to call us, have to come together.
And we did.
Some people use the term fellowship, others community.
More like a family.
And yeah,
Like a village.
you're gonna make me. You're gonna screw up my.
I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
You're gonna screw up my what do you call it? Acronym.
All right, I'll stop talking.
But see, my point is that as I pointed, as I named the stream, fact. The fact is, we are all people. We are all on YouTube, and at one point or another, we are all connected to one another. You know, you may not like so and so, they may not like so and so. But I know somebody they know. They know somebody I know. We're all connected in some way or another. So I know if I were to contact the right person, I could probably get anybody's phone number if I absolutely needed it. Or at least tell them, hey, contact this person. It's an emergency. That's why Carol's right. We all must have an emergency contact that we know on here. Whether it's in this chat or any other chat, LDGs or Loki's or somebody else, Nerdrotic, Doomcock, whatever. I can't think of any other names right now.
You should have at least 2 in your buddy system.
Absolutely. I was going to say 3.
Yeah, if not 3, or 1 in each time zone if you can, but at least 2.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Six says, we are the village people.
I love it.
Fellowship is too gay. I don't think that I don't think Nerdrotic is gay. I think that's who one of them who uses it. It says, bleh. I think he's the one who uses one of that. Excuse me, among others who do. We're all CCC Caps Coffee Cult. A cult? I don't think so.
Not a cult. We're totally a cult.
Syndicate. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. What are we? What are we now? A branch of the Yakuza?
Oh, yeah, like the mafia. That would be so cool. The coffee mafia.
The coffee mafia. Oh my God. Well, let's put it this way. We all can get annoying at times. All of us. I know I can. I know Salty can. Bird can. You can. I've never been annoyed at Carol, but I'm sure Carol has her moments, and probably so does Six, or Dave, or Keely Chow. I'm sure any person you can name.
Now, Cronus has never been annoying.
Not to me, but I mean, seriously, any person you can name has been annoying at one time or another. So whether you agree with him all the time or not, he's still a part of the group. He's still, we still need to support him.
He matters.
He does.
Ouch.
We all matter. We all matter. Because if we didn't matter, we wouldn't be here. If Carol didn't think I mattered, do you think she would bother coming on the stream? No. No. She'd probably be over on another stream right now.
I actually dipped out of the stream to come here.
And thank you, Polly. I am glad to see you. I'm doing well-ish. I've seen a surgeon. I'm gonna have to call back to find out because I'm supposed to go back in 4 weeks. Right now, I'm not exactly planning on going back. in 4 weeks. Because at this point, they're still not doing surgery here. So I'll just reschedule it for a later time. And
It's not true, Dave.
what?
He said he doesn't matter.
Yes, you matter.
Of course you matter. Why wouldn't you matter? Everybody matters. You're important. You're loved. Here, I'll even be the spoon.
You know, what is it you want to talk about? I think that is one thing that's important. And that's one reason why, you know, I admit I've gotten discouraged when people haven't wanted to come on panel before, because, you know, I don't want the morning brew to be just about Captaintrex. That isn't the only thing it's supposed to be about. Now this stream, yeah, I call it Captaintrex, blah blah blah. That's me. So yeah, there are times I'm going to have streams that are centered on me, and although right now I'm doing it more on our general, whatever you want to call it. You know, whether it's a family, a fellowship, an association, community. You know, we all have to come together, and I think that's the most important thing, particularly now when we've got somebody who we know is missing. So, oh, Norman Dixon, you are just so Mercer. You do matter. You do matter. You know, you may not feel that you're important, but you do matter. I mean it. Um, Go ahead. You can add something, Carol. I'm sure you have something to say.
No, I'm just breathing because I do
Ah.
that with my breath thing for no reason. And then I realize that I'm holding my breath. It's a thing I do. I'm sorry. I'm going to shh.
No.
It's been a long night.
Yeah, obviously it has. And thank you, Paulie. I do appreciate that. Like I said, it's not that I want to delay surgery, although wouldn't be the first thing I want to do if I were to name a list of things I want to do. But because everything has to be prearranged, because I can't drive myself that far. On the meds I'm on. I have to rely on my parents, and so we got to arrange things so that they're not busy. The kids aren't around. Blah 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 blah. There's a lot of stuff that's entailed in it, and so you know if they're not going to be doing surgeries, I'm just going to say okay, we're going to plan it for another 4 weeks from now and see what happens, and then 3 weeks from then I'll call back and say, okay, are you doing surgeries yet? No? Okay, let's go 4 weeks from now. And I'll keep doing that until they finally say, okay, yes, we're doing surgeries. Because I'm not going to waste time.
jelly brains hurt.
You know, and yes, you all matter. You all matter. You are all important. Oh. Oh, 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 batter. Yeah. Uh-huh. You have chicken without batter? I'm sorry. I usually have baked chicken, so I don't usually have batter on it either. But if you're gonna have fried chicken, you gotta have batter. It's something with and good morning, Jordan. We are a fellowship of YouTube. See, fellowship doesn't, to me, sounds impersonal. It's almost like a corporation.
Yeah, I prefer the mafia.
Of course,
They
Mike
fight
is
over
here.
you.
Why is Latino Slade here? I call dibs on Captaintrex. Ah, oh my gosh, Mike, you are funny. Oh, well, see, that's the thing. I don't post out. I didn't even post out I was on yet. So if anybody else has, then you beat me to it. In fact, I probably ought to do that. Because normally I say, "Hey, I'm on." Then people were like, "Well, will be like, oh, I didn't know you were on." Well, did you check Facebook or Twitter? And it's not letting me open it up. Oh well. So if you want to post it out there, that's fine. Great, go for it. Because I can't right now, which is fine. I'll just do it afterward. No big deal. And thank you, Keely Chow, for posting the Canadian Spider-Man stream. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we ought to be doing the We Are Family. We are family.
Dude, I didn't know you could sing.
I got Mexican Iron Man with me.
That's cool. But dude, I didn't know you could sing.
Or better yet, I got Keely Chow with me. I could. I used to be able to sing.
I heard you on the karaoke.
I used to be able to sing. I don't have the breath control I used to have because I don't have my abdominal muscles are like a foot apart on either side of my abdomen. So that's not where they're supposed to be. And Kapla Berto Pray 5. How are you today?
I thought you did great.
Thank you.
I was impressed. You had us all falling in love with you with that song.
Well, that's one of Rambling Canucks choices. Every time I used to go on there a lot, that was one of them. He'd ask me to sing if I was going to sing an Elvis song. There were 3 Elvis songs I sang. I remember 2 of them. That's one of them.
I was impressed. That was the first time I went to that channel.
And anyone who hasn't yet, go go. I need a mod to post Rambling Canucks channel because I can't even post my own stream yet. So
I can't from my computer because I'm technically disabled. I can only have one window open at a time.
I'm sure that Bird or one of the other um, mods in the chat can come up with.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Rambling Canucks channel.
But Cardinal Sin said he was going to help me get a computer that can handle live streams, so I'll actually be able to be a better co-host and be like Darius.
Oh,
The name.
Darius is awesome. And thank you, Keely Chow. That's much appreciated. Well, Jordan, as we get to know each other, you'll probably end up being a mod, like several other people. Over time, I get to know people, and you'll end up being a mod sooner or later. Besides, I need a few that aren't mods here to. Don't want everybody to all of a sudden. See, that's the thing. If everybody's a mod in the chat, then nobody will come, and they'll think that it's a mods only chat. It's like, no, that's I want everybody to feel welcome. That's what you know. I want new people, old people, the whole group to be welcoming. I've been to places where it's like, oh, that person's new. Gotta be careful. Why?
Because they're new. We don't know anything about them. Like, take a minute and get to know them.
Exactly. That's why you talk to people. That's why you get you get to know people. And thank you again, Bert, for posting Rambling Canucks channel. Please, if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to Rambling Canuck. He definitely has some different content on. I know he has some alternate history streams as well as some Minecraft ones and karaoke.
Freaking cat.
And yeah, there are too many trolls, Jordan. That's why there are so many mods. And good morning, Jeff B. How are you today? And good morning, the lovely Sherry. Let's see here. Good morning, Norman Dixon. Now all I have to do is get Dixon Cider in the chat sometime because it'd be fun to just say his name just one time in my own chat.
Hi, Sherry.
All right, now we are at the hopefully midway point, but you never know. I gotta go get another cup of coffee. Don't know how long the second one will last.
Listen to me very carefully because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
He left me. I feel like those kids in Jurassic Park.
Why am I not hearing the coffee?
I didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't me. Sherry. Sherry did it.
Sherry. Sherry did it. Well, I went back and I was looking at my own stream. It's like, what the heck's going on? Coffee Collective. Well, that would be an interesting one. Except not everybody drinks coffee here. Maybe I should make it a requirement to consume caffeine. Yeah, there are some people that can't because of health reasons. And good morning, Arabic Sonder. Yes, I'm starting on my second cup of coffee after which the stream. Well, that will depend on how we're going at the time. And quite honestly, if you've noticed a change in my perception, you can thank the Random Menace, aka Yosef. Had a talk with him day before yesterday. This is during Bird Stream. Chatting with him on Twitter, and then said, "Oh yeah." So then after Bird Stream was over, he and I talked for 2 hours, mostly just bullshitted. And I realized, you know what? I've been focusing on the wrong thing. And it's not about doing all these stupid little things that are quote unquote important on YouTube. It's about what we're talking about now. It's about community. It's about what fellowship. It's about whatever you want to call it. And that's why I said fact. That is exactly why I said fact. And I think that we need to, oh, wait a minute. Let me save that so I can actually have, there we go. I've updated that. Won't let me post the stream, but I was able to update my my video details. Yay. Of course, I already have the window open. But I can't share out the stream while we're going. So if you can, I would appreciate it. But so what is going on, everyone?
I don't know.
Wonder how long has Canadian Spider-Man been missing?
Like 6-7 hours, maybe. All right, at 3 a.m. Eastern time is when he started crying out for help, and that's really the last contact we had with him.
Okay, so 3 a.m. Eastern. It's the last time anybody really heard from him.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Then
it's 10 a.m. 10:30 a.m. Eastern now, almost 10:40.
Yeah.
So it's been a number of hours. And need to find him.
He's okay. Just keep saying he's okay.
Well, let's find him. That's the important thing.
We'll get to him.
Well,
I still have his live stream open, but it's a very small, tiny window that the camera can actually see. And I was hoping that his neighbor lady would take her dog for a walk and go past his campsite and see that his stuff was still out there, but he wasn't with it or separated from it, and she would do something. But I mean, we've called everybody that can actually do something for him, so we just have to wait. Where's that damn dog lady?
That's a good question. Carol, do me a favor. Keep talking about stuff for a minute. I gotta reset the browser because it won't let me do anything at this point. So I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Norman Dixon, one of our buddies, Canadian Spider-Man, he had a little too much. You just saw the dog go by, Raquel? Then his neighbor lady, that was the same lady from the same dog. So hopefully. Canadian Spider-Man had a little too much to drink and fell asleep in the snow last night. And we could not wake him up for several hours. And when he finally did wake up, he was pretty much screaming and crying out for help because he was frozen and in agony. And we didn't know where he was actually located or where he was streaming from. Some people thought he was streaming from a different spot than he normally goes from. But I went back and watched his earlier streams and figured out that he was streaming from his backyard. And somebody else was able to get his name and address, and we've called the Canadian authorities, and they are doing their best to get to him to make sure that he is okay. But right now, we don't know. But Raquel said that a dog just went by on the camera, and I saw the dog earlier in his streams, and it was with a young lady who is his neighbor. They were friendly. They know each other. So hopefully the dog lady will investigate if the authorities have not gotten there yet. And that's about what we know. We're just waiting. We're hoping he's...
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to look back on where I found it, but I see Kronos is in the chat. Somebody's wanting you to be both president and your own vice president. Unfortunately, I can't scroll back to see who that was, but I hope he's okay too. I think we all do. He's what I need to talk to more. Is that where he's at, BC?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Curtis. You are valued, put it that way. You're a very valued member of our family. Maybe that is the right word. I don't know. Doesn't feel right, though. Need something else.
So the cookie
And
of the day.
oh, it was 54.5 Access Radio who said Chronos / Rapid Slug Ouchies 2024. Yes. Thank you, 54. Well, in order to be valued, you have to have value. And we all have value. We are all worth something within this group. We all have worth. There are people I know who are depressed and have issues, and that is one thing that we need to help combat. And I need to get on this coffee, or else we'll have a 2-hour stream and just having one one cup of coffee.
I don't know.
Okay, the Canadian police notify that he's missing, so they will be looking for him.
Yeah, we're on it. Teamwork.
That's right.
Teamwork.
Yes, Kronos, just one so far. Just one. I'm on my second cup of coffee. After that, well, you'll find out. Oh, trust me, Mike, Jimmy, I already got the second cup of coffee. That's where I went when I played the coffee clip. Nope. Well, Michael Burnham doesn't have worth, but the actress that plays her does. Yes. I don't know her name, but what time are you going live, Mike? Just out of curiosity, what time are you going live? By the way, I haven't asked yet, Carol. What kind of cookies today? Got to be something.
I was not sure. I was thinking the Mexican cookie.
I'm sorry, the what?
It's called Mexican wedding cookie, but it's kind of like that snow puffy cookie that I had the other day.
Oh,
So,
Mexican wedding cookie. Oh, okay, cool.
Or snickerdoodle.
Ooh, snickerdoodle. That's always a good one.
I have to say snickerdoodle. Or we could do a Nutella stuffed cookie. Gooey on the inside.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah.
I do like Nutella, by the way. Been a while since I've had,
good.
but I do like it. Ooh, molasses.
We
already
molasses.
did molasses the other day, and we also did chocolate chip the other day, too.
And
They'll come back around. Yep.
There's so many cookies to get there.
And let's see here. Actually, I know what I want for tomorrow.
What would you like for tomorrow?
Mint chocolate.
Okay.
Kind of like a, what are those things called? Andes?
Ooh,
Little
those are so
Andes
good.
squares. But kind of like, kind of that taste. Not necessarily one of those things in the cookie, but, just kind of that feeling of an Andes.
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. That's the kind of cooking.
See what I can come up with.
And go ahead and put the. Let's see here. Do you have the stream set up yet, Mike? Because if so, go for it. Put it in the stream.
Homemade peppermint patties.
Ooh, homemade peppermint patties.
Well, Mike put it in the chat.
No, I haven't, and I want some.
I think you need to bring us some right now. Right meow.
And good morning. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs.
Courtney.
So how have you been? And of course, Colonel says hi to Oddballs.
The balls are
Kronos, you're one of the oddballs. And if you're not in that group, you should be. Let's see here now. Let's see here. Let's see what I'm missing. Missing something. I'm not seeing that name. Oh well. Keely Chow. Oh, this guy. Ah. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. I don't even go on Facebook that often. I do very well. I post on there, but I don't. Peppermint patty, I'll bring to you. They're sugar-free, though. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Lord. Really? And good morning, Star Wars Theology. And while Mike has posted the link to the stream, that should be in about an hour and 10 minutes. But, no, like I said, keep an eye out for Canadian Spider-Man. Let people know that he is, at least at the current time, missing. Keep the word spread, find out what's going on. And then as soon as you hear anything back, like when he's found, go ahead and post a comment to this video, please. That will be one of the fastest ways that it'll get out there.
Yeah.
Because I can then post something.
We're on it.
I'm trying my own way to make sure that people pass the word when we hear anything.
Courtney, I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah.
You don't need to bring it up again right this second. But I'll tell you. Just give me a few minutes.
And let's see here. And anyone not currently subscribed to Vile Mike should be. Go ahead and head on over there to his page, see check him out. he's having a stream this morning. I am going to just reiterate one more time a couple of things. First of all, whatever you want to call this group, the fact is we are all in this together. So, and if you haven't noticed, yes, I do put my my links out there because people have asked, but I've also posted links both to the Lemon Society, that's Yitza Lemons, and to his shop. So come on and check him out as well. And again, if you know, I need to redo that hashtag. Oh well. Anyhow, I do want to thank everybody for joining me today. The cup of coffee is finished, and so is the stream. Let me play this one out real quick. Thank you for joining, and thank you, Carol, for hopping on.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Thank you again. Have a great day. And one last note, real quick.
Remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence gives consent.